What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It is your girl, your diva and knowledge lady, Mocha, representing Mocha's Cafe de Paris. Hope everybody's Friday is going good thus far, and I hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend. I will be working this weekend, unfortunately, but for the rest of you, hope your weekend continues to be pleasant and you enjoy your Friday. With that being said, I definitely thought it was imperative that I had did a brief topic on this. This has been going on. I would say pretty frequently. It's a lot of celebrities that are black peddling and black sliding. And I know a lot of y'all are probably not familiar with this term, but this is a term that I personally came up with. And the reason I felt it was important for me to come up with this term is because there are too many black celebrities, men and women, that will have a pro-black moment. And what I mean by a pro-black moment is that they will make a statement that is supposedly for the people, supposedly for the black community, and they call it their truth. Well, I'm just speaking my truth. I'm just speaking for the black community. They have these pro-black moments where they want to defend us and they want to speak the truth for us. And when when there's blacklash, that's notice I said blacklash, not backlash. When blacklash comes back to haunt them, then all of a suddenly they want to give their apologies. I remember when this same similar issue, because it's been different celebrities who have done it, and Nick Cannon is the most recent, and I'm gonna go back to him in a few. But for instance, I remember when Snoop Dogg, uh, made an angry post about Gayle King bringing up Kobe Bryant's sexual assault case in 2003. And he basically posted, well, he did an Instagram video. He did a video that seemed to threaten her by him making a statement, back off, bitch, before we come and get you, you know. In his first response to people condemning his strong words, he denied intimidating the journalist because he tried to, call himself also intimidating the journalist, I guess, who interviewed WNBA star Lisa Leslie about Kobe Bryant's sexual assault case in 2003. So in regards to that, in his first response, he denied intimidating the journalist before later issuing a full apology to King. I publicly tore you down by coming at you in a derogatory manner. I should have handled it in a way different than that, Snoop said. Now, when he first said it, all the black community came forward co-signing with him. Yeah, get her right together. She was wrong for that. She shouldn't have went there on that, and blah blah blah. Everybody was all for Snoop because the truth is a lot of people are not fond of Gayle King and Oprah Winfrey, for personal reasons, and I'm not too fond of them for my own personal reasons, which I'm not going to discuss here in this video. But everybody already has a general idea why a lot of people are not team King and not team Winfrey or whatever. So, with that being said, a lot of people were supporting, him when he made that statement. Now, it might have not been a kind or a pleasant statement, but a lot of people felt where he was coming from, because we felt like, come on now, Gayle King, you're throwing your own kind under the bus. Why would you bring up something like that, especially when this man has died so tragically, and he got a wife, he got daughters that's listening to you. So a lot of people felt some type of way, and some people was relieved that Snoop said something, because there's a lot of things sometimes we want to say and our voice is not strong enough. When you're a non-celebrity, your voice is not strong enough. So when you have a celebrity who has a large amount of clout and respect, and they finally come forward and say something that everybody else really can't say, a lot of people commend that celebrity on that, especially when they know there's going to be some backlash behind it. So a lot of people was rocking with him. But like I said, he took it back with an apology. And again, everybody who supported how he felt about that situation. Basically, they got egg thrown in their face. So that's pretty much how that went. Uh, basically what I'm saying is, when we support people that try to stand for us, um, in the long run, we end up looking foolish because we thinking these people understand where we coming from. They have compassion for the people. They speaking for the people. And as soon as somebody threatens them or says, we're going to, take you off the airways, we're going to take away your sponsorship, now all of a sudden you want to backtrack. And I mentioned this in the video that's uploading currently right now. That's like you and a group of people getting together saying, okay, we're going to protest. We're going to come together and protest against people that are committing violence towards the Black community. We already got this packed. And as soon as it's time to go into action, you sitting down in the curb. You're not picketing. You're not speaking with the people. You're not marching. You're just sitting on the sideline because all of a sudden you're afraid now. You're in fear now that you're going to lose something. And that's just an example. And this is what basically has happened with Nick Cannon. Everybody came to Nick Cannon's defense when he made the statement that he made, because granted, a lot of people felt like his statement was very true. Now, me on the other hand, I can't say if it's true or not because I don't know enough. I don't have enough history about Hebrews, or I don't really know enough about it to be choosing a side or to agree or not disagree. And for me to agree on something that I don't know about, that's me being ignorant. So I don't know a whole lot about it to feel some type of way. I would have to get educated more. I'll have to learn more. I cannot just co-sign with Cannon because he's a Black man and I'm a Black woman. And that's the problem with the Black community too. A lot of us are co-signing with people on things that we don't know enough history. We're not informed. We're not well informed enough to be giving our opinions or choosing sides. And I, for one, when I don't know all of what I need to know, I'm not about to sit there and co-sign. Basically, and that's what Dwayne Wade did. He backpedaled too. When Nick Cannon originally came out, with that statement, Dwayne Wade posted on Twitter, "We are with you," and he even posted a black fist emoji. Then all of a sudden, well, for whatever reason, I guess once he saw the backlash that Nick Cannon was getting, I didn't understand. I misinterpreted. I was not aware that it was anti-Semitic. I didn't really know it was pertaining to that. So I cannot agree. My apologies for agreeing. I'm like, are y'all freaking serious? That's what I'm saying. Just because somebody Black, don't agree with them if you don't know what the hell they talking about. If just because it sounds like they said something racist and it sounds like it's in favor for the people, don't go already campaigning for them and you really don't know. Or if that's not the case, you agreed because you knew what he meant, but because of the backlash and you are afraid of the sponsors that you're going to lose, the checks that you're going to lose, the support you're going to lose, all of a sudden you want to play crazy and act like you don't know. Now that's what Nick Cannon is doing. Okay. And in a sense, good thing D Wade did back out and say, even though I felt like he knew what the hell was being said, but now he want to black pedal. At least he backed out in time, because Nick Cannon, now he even backing out of his own word now. Now he backing out of his own beliefs. And the man, you can tell when he said what he said, he meant what he said. He felt what he said, and he was sure of himself. Now he wants to black pedal and black slide. My apologies. I need to go educate myself some more. You just sat there, Nick Cannon, and told Professor McGriff that he's a legend. Okay, so now you want to talk about you need to go educate yourself. You was with someone supposedly who you felt like had all the education and had all the knowledge. Obviously, that's why you brought this man on your show. And this is what I'm telling y'all peoples. Black women, stop caping for these dudes that are so quick to want to defend the people. Same thing, Black men, just because one of your brothers are coming out and speaking for the Black people, you want to go support and thumbing him up. And then he throws egg on the community face when he backpedals. in my opinion, don't even support them, unless unless you can handle the fact that if they get a certain amount of backlash, they may take it back. So that's why to me personally, I didn't back him up when he said it. Now, did I agree with some things? Maybe I did. But guess what? That's not for me to discuss, because I don't have time for folks acting like they're having these pro-black moments, these pro-black epiphanies, and then when it's time for them to respond or have to uh, deal with the consequences of their beliefs or principles, now you want to backpedal because now you're about to lose a show. You're losing sponsorship. You're losing some things. So all of a sudden, the Black community hall is not important now. It's not important now that you realize what's at stake, now that you realize what you're getting ready to lose. So anyway, y'all, I don't know. What is y'all opinion on this? Are y'all getting, pretty much fed up with these celebrities that are black peddling, that are black sliding, acting like they're for the people, but once they realize they're going to lose some checks, those checks not going to be deposited in their account anymore. Nick Cannon knows those wilding out checks are not going to be deposited anymore, that they're about to pull the plug. Now all of a sudden he says, oh, please don't take my baby from me, when you just was so adamant with Professor Griff telling them, no, speak the truth. Now, this is another thing, y'all, and I'm going to say this before I get ready to get out this video. Professor Griff told Nick Cannon, but Nick Cannon was so gung-ho with getting his opinions out over the radio. Professor Griff told him, I lost, and but so many words, he didn't say the exact words now, but he said, I am hated for my truth, okay? When somebody says they are hated for their truth, that lets you know, yeah, I kept it real. I spoke what was on my mind. I told the truth, but guess what? I lost a lot behind it. Sometimes your truth does not have to be shared with everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Your truth could be your truth, and you keep your truth to yourself discreetly, okay? Because the truth is, everybody cannot handle truth. Now, Professor Griff told him he was hated for his truth. You know what Nick Cannon's response was? It's all right. Ain't no big deal. You have a right to speak your truth. He gave Professor Griff a right to speak his truth on his platform. He extended that to Professor Griff. He brought the man on his show. Now you backpedaling, which now you make a Professor Griff look like a hypocrite, and you're making those who supported you look like a hypocrite. I'm telling y'all, pay attention to the celebrities, y'all. They are not for us. They're not for the community, because at the end of the day, guess what? We are not the ones that are writing their checks. We're not the ones that are over their shows. We're not the ones that are doing their contracts, giving them these billion-dollar contracts or whatever. So they're only going to be for us to a certain degree. When the heat get hot, they running out the kitchen, and they're going to leave everybody there who are supporting them. Stop listening to the celebrities because they act like they gung-ho for the black community, because they are not. Once they find out their checks are on the line or their reputation is on the line. So I don't know if Nick Cannon's going to bounce back from this, but in actuality, I'm not trying to sound like a hater. I hope he doesn't, because that's going to teach him, stop turning your back on folks, okay? When you say you're going to do something, do it. Are you better off? He should have just brought the man on the show. Just don't even talk about those type of issues, because those issues are very, very sensitive, especially with this Black Lives Matter movement. And not only that, you have had other races who have been supporting black men and black women through this Black Lives Matter movement. There was I seen white men out there marching, I seen white women out there marching. So you basically making everybody look like a herd, even those who aren't black, who support basically what we have gone through as the people. But anyway, y'all, leave the comment below. Let me know how y'all feel about this black peddling, this black sliding, all because of the black lash that they get behind these pro-black moments. So anyway, y'all, holla at your girl. This is your diva in knowledge, Lady Mocha. I'm going to always pour you a cup of truth and break you off with a slice of knowledge. Y'all be blessed.